Bringing you back in right away. There had some technical difficulties. William Robbins, your winner there in stage 2 as they are getting re-racked. Let's get a word with the man who won. William Robbins, you got a copy.
Yes, sir. We got you, bud.
Winning stage 2, you made it look easy. How are you feeling right now currently?
Man, I feel pretty good, Tom. We've got a good pace. Gonna have to keep track position. I think I learned in stage 1 that track position was real key, man. Having to race to get up front really burns up tires.
Oh yeah, and I mean, you've seen some of these guys burn them up right away and start fading back. You seem to have timing down almost perfectly. I wish you the best of luck the rest of the way.
Yeah, I appreciate it, man. I think we were cooking some good laps there, good pace. See if we can do it from the last stage.
Well, again, I will wish you luck up and down just because you and your wife are one of my biggest supporters, and I appreciate that. So good luck to you, and let's get some here. Number 5, William Robbins.
Right on time. Appreciate it, brother.
Take care, brother. Again, hopefully y'all are still there. Had a little bit of a technical issue. Was trying to deal with that before I went live on the air, and it seems to like to pop up whenever it feels like it. So I'm going to work on that down the road, but there you go. Tilly says Robertson, Meyer, and Stroney to the top. Yes, they've been near the top. Done well for themselves. And here we go. Pace truck leads them down. Flagship Motorsports leading the way. We are back at it. Green flag action for the final stage at Chicagoland. Again, what I was trying to get out there was the final stage in the round of 8. Again, race 3 of 3. At stake here in the last 55 laps or so. A good battle here for second between Stroney and Fleming. Meeks right there in line. Jesse Becker as well. And Stephen Gurley started 6th, currently 6th, having a good run. That 29 machine being able to keep pace and getting faster as the days wear on. And we know MPG Grasshoppers are the months ago. Great partners, good friends of xHoRsEbOaT. And here in the Carolinas, you need some love, need some help. Look them up, because you need lawn care. MBG Grasshoppers. And Brandon Meyer looks like he's hanging back with Ivan Chance and the one-man wolf back. Ryan Robertson there as well. Not sure what's going on. But the 14 and the 8 still side by side. Let some cars go by. Again, I know it's typical sometimes for drivers to drive around that flat spot on the front stretch, but it looks like it got by. That's just me. That's me speculating. Don't know if there's some truth to that. Again, this has been a solid race all the way around. Besides the stage breaks that we have had, only had one caution outside of that. That was a little bit of a mistake, a little bit of accident between the 66 and the 51, Ryan Robinson and Josh Larson. But everybody is good. Everybody competing at a high level. And Robbins leading the chain. Again, it would look like he's having a nice, pleasant drive. Oh yeah, it was frozen. Yeah, I had a technical difficulty for something. Something happened. I don't know exactly what. Tried to troubleshoot that before I got live on air, and I thought I had it problem solved. So I don't know if that was me or if it was Twitch or if it was Streamlabs. I don't know. Everybody tells me that OBS is better. Probably going to make the shift. Stroni making the shift, trying to go to the inside, trying to get that lead. Not going to lead that lap, but he's going to look good being close. Almost thinking in general with the system that I had doing with the computer. Maybe it just all of a sudden it just hiccups and then my Streamlabs freezes and then all hell breaks loose. Yeah, you know that storm is working together, trying to keep it real. Biggest mover of the night. You're looking at the man out in front. That is William Robinson. Now accumulating a little bit of a gap. Meeks, your pole sitter, been up there most of the night. Oh, banging, bumping and banging with between the 14 and the 8. Have been going at it most of the evening. Well, the cars of old, you'd be seeing rings on the sides of those cars. Little tire rings, little expressions. How much you care. Rivalry, say sportsmanship. Say oh, more love being handed down. These guys exchanging Valentine's Day gifts and pleasantries early. They haven't even gotten to the championship board yet. Beating and banging all about Chicagoland. As long as they don't get too freaky. Should keep the cars well under control. Brandon Meyer, who is in the back of the field, starting to make a push yet again. Josh Larson, the man with the bionicle hand. Made from real bionicle pieces. Those who have watched if not, too bad. Teammates here battling, I guess not for position. Looks like Robertson still fighting up there. Looks like fast repair has been utilized. And again, we're getting about halfway now to a fuel run. Oh, teammates! Teammate on teammate action! Oh, all over the place. Strode around and down. No caution. No caution. Oh my. There really should have been a caution. Wow. I'm a little bit shocked there wasn't a caution called there. I'm sorry. I'm sitting here in silence hoping that something would change from that, but apparently it's not. That was pretty blatant missed call. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm not sure if iRacing called caution or they have the manual race control in the booth. I'm not aware of it. But Strode and the 66 of Ryan Robertson getting together on the front stretch, spinning out in the field on the front stretch, and then back up onto the track. No caution. Controversy unfolding. As you can see, the tattered, torn remains of that 14 car. He's going to have to hit pit lane. Ryan Robertson looks like he is out. He is done. But I'm just shocked. What was a great race. And a competitive run of green flag action now in the lap quals controversy. Which I think every league is prone to experiencing. But there was multiple drivers in that vicinity. As a broadcaster, it's entertainment, of course. As a guy who drives in other leagues or races, I'd be pretty hot. Even if I wasn't the one involved in that wreck, I've had to brake for that wreck, I would be pretty heated. That was pretty clear. L-Rob 2 says, I don't get it. Why didn't it caution or a manual thing, or is it messed up? Hell yeah, 96. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if, I'm pretty sure the cautions are called by iRacing. I don't think they have anybody in the booth, or if they do manual, they have on-track admin who handle that. I'm not sure. Again, I'm just the broadcasting side of it. But it definitely changes things. Robbins, Fleming, Meeks, Larson, and Bednar's your top five. NKL says, iRacing control cautions. Not sure why it didn't get thrown. I mean, if anything, an admin should have thrown it. They've seen it. That's where I'm at with that. If an admin saw that, like actively saw that, they should throw the caution. That's just good sportsmanship. Robbins, Fleming, Meeks, your top 3. Larson, Bednarz, your top 5 again. 1 through 5, all flagship. Granted, it was 2 teammates who kind of spun each other out, took each other out there on the front stretch. Nevertheless, that was an accident on the track. Travis Stroney looks like he's used his fast repair. He's all good to go. And again, you only have 10 or 11 cars on the track now. Robbins now almost a little bit over a half second. The lead over the 8 of Matthew Fleming. Matthew Fleming coming to pit road. Thomas Meeks, William Robbins are not. Landon Bednarz taking over 3rd. Christian Taylor, Stephen Gurley Jr. Matthew Fleming, Josh Larson, both in the pits. So again, pit cycle coming around. We are inside of 30 laps to go. Again, I'm not suggesting any blame or speculation of anything going wrong. It's just, if it's iRacing, that's just confusing that I wouldn't call it. But again, iRacing's a tricky game, dude. Like, sometimes cautions come out that aren't even close to cautions, and I know fellow iRacers out there will understand that because you've seen it. But you've also seen stuff like that too. Landon Bednarz, your leader at this moment. Looks like he will probably pit next. Yes, he is slowing down. Christian Taylor wanting to lead that lap. He is out in front. He's going to get it. This is definitely boring to see what the sim will call and what it won't call. When you leave it up to that, you leave. It's at the mercy of the iRacing gods. Stephen Gurley has moved up in the 2nd. Bednarz getting still on pit road right now. Brandon Meyer going to pass him right now and take 3rd over. Christian Taylor now on pit road. Stephen Gurley Jr. going to lead a lap. And that Amon Gerbach 29 Ford Mustang. Working it out there. And it looks like he's having fun. Matthew Fleming to the inside, going to get his lap back. And we are inside of 25 laps to go. Again, don't forget next week will be the championship for finale here for the inaugural season of Donut right here on Twitch.tv. And track is going to be at Homestead, Miami. 135 laps, same stages here as well, 35 and 75. A lot to unpack. We'll unveil the final 4. Jump on a little early. Start the show a little earlier. Maybe interview the 4 drivers in contention. Again, your leader right now and has a 26-second lead is the 29 of Stephen Gurley Jr. I will mention that lead is slowly decreasing, and it looks like he is now going to head for pit road. Stephen Gurley Jr. on pit road. Josh Josh Larson now going into turns 3 and 4. Oh man, it's gonna be, here he comes. And there he goes. Josh Larson, your new leader with 22 laps to go. Josh Larson, Jesse Becker, Brandon Meyer, Matthew Fleming, and William Robbins, your top 5 currently. Who's sitting right there in third right now, Brandon Meyer. He's had a good night all night long. He's felt confident in his ability to bring it home. Can he do it? Guess we'll find out together. Fleming overtakes the 71 Meyer. Will move up into third. William Robbins doing the same. Meyer leaving a little bit yet to be desired as they quickly pull away. See what he's got in the tank for him. Again, it's been a long road. It's been 16 races. Include the Clash and the All-Star race, 18. These drivers who have been here that you've seen live, they've been here all year to get to this point. Drivers like Travis Stroney. He is above the cut line entering tonight, but his future is in jeopardy now in 9th. Josh Larson, another one of those guys just outside the cut line. Currently now leading the race, Jesse Becker in 4th. Jesse Becker 5th. Literally just outside the cut line. So Travis Stroney, the battle to watch, Stroney and Becker, with Becker being 4th currently, Stroney being in 9th. Larson, Robbins, Fleming, Becker, and Meeks, your top 5 currently. And 16 laps to go before the end of this one. Meeks to the outside of Becker. Trying to complete the pass, and he does. So again, the flagship boys, 4 out of the top 5. And they are dominating tonight's race. And Brandon Meyer wasn't early on, and then William Robbins the rest of the way for flagship, or including flagship, have been dominant. Again, the man with the surgical hands, a guy who just a month ago had surgery on both of his hands and drove that following week to race with stitches in his hands. Turned off the force feedback in his wheels so he didn't feel the resistance as he went around the corner, tried to be as pain-free as possible. This guy is out front again with 13 laps to go. The guy just knows how to drive a race car. Making his presence felt in the playoffs again. One of those guys just outside the cut in 6th. 21 points down entering tonight. So any little bit helps. Winning the race would certainly do that. And teammates William Robbins, Matthew Fleming in tow. Thomas Meeks, again Meeks, Fleming, proverbial rocks. Pastroni now could be the odd man out after what happened here tonight. Again, so right now your top 5 is Josh Larson, William Robin, Matthew Fleming, Thomas Meeks III, and Jesse Becker. Christian Taylor, Landon Bednarz, Brandon Meyer, Travis Stroney, Stephen Gurley Jr. in your top 10. It's really Larson's race to lose now. 10 laps to go to the end of this one. And a good race here for 2nd, 3rd, and 4th. Again, all flagship personnel. I don't think we'll see anything too crazy. But if Jesse Becker can catch them, he can try to break up that little love fest they got going on up there. But it will be incredibly hard to do. It's right on board with the 51 of Josh Larson. Yeah, these guys have done a good job keeping their cars clean, evading that dreaded yellow flag. Besides the late no-call caution, it's been a pretty good race. Now again, I think that's going to be something that we're going to talk about internally for quite some time. Like, why does iRacing do that? Again, teammate on teammate damage done in that instance there. Again, Travis Stroney, 9th right now, under pursuit from Stephen Gurley Jr. Side by side. Again, really, Stroney's got to hang on to every spot he can get. 5 laps to go. And Larson and Robbins, 2 drivers. With Larson starting in 12th and Robbins starting in 10th. Both are the biggest movers of the night, and 1 and 2. Christian Taylor now has taken over 5th. Jesse Becker has fallen back. But again, as we get through the Championship 8 here, or through the Elite 8 into the Championship 4, I should say, every spot where they finish is going to be a huge deal. will be the final week for the Donut Box Cup Series in their inaugural season. Going to Homestead to finish that one off strong. But the future of the Donut Box Cup Series looks bright. With some of these core drivers that they have, should they return, Season 2 is shaping up to be better than ever. 2 laps to go until the end of this one. Again, Josh Larson's race to lose. Out on a nice Monday night drive in Chicagoland. Just don't go downtown. You'll be fine. Just under a 3-second lead over the 5 from William Robbins. And we have our final lap here at Chicagoland. Again, we're going to have a short post-race show. You probably will not know who the Championship 4 will be. We will unveil that next week when we tune in. I was hopeful to try to get it to you tonight, but I just don't think that's going to happen. But out of turn 3 and 4, your winner here again. Now a multi-time winner, your winner, Josh Larson in the 51 for Flagship Motorsports. Second place is William Robbins. Third, Matthew Fleming. Fourth, Thomas Meeks the third. And fifth, Christian Taylor. Again, a good race by all involved. Gonna feel good going into the Championship 4. Larson, I would imagine, has bumped himself up. And I would imagine Stroney would be the odd one out. Let's just insert myself here, that's what she said, into the Flagship Motorsports channel. I'm just going to jump in with you guys because you're all hanging out. Y'all had a great race here tonight. Everybody finishing inside the top 10. I want to start with third place finisher Matthew Fleming. Matt, I know you were near the cut line here tonight to make the Championship 4. Looks like you're going to be in. How are you feeling after Flagship with such a strong performance coming out on top here tonight?
Oh, it's definitely awesome to see. So proud of all of our guys. Everybody worked hard this whole season. So this is going to be 3 Flagship going into the Final 4. You know, I really couldn't be any happier. Obviously, shout out to Larson, pulling some pit strategy. Came on P1. It's freaking awesome. I love it. Yeah, it was definitely a fun little battle. That's for damn sure.
Anybody want to give a shout out to?
Of course. Obviously, this Flagship crew once again. They all put in a lot of work every week. And then obviously we got our sponsors, the Flum Dogs Auto Repair, Oasis Sim Racing, the Texas OEM Wheels coming home with the victory, Southern Diesel Solutions, Wheels America, San Antonio Karting Complex, and obviously we got the Harpoon Design. And then we actually got a new sponsor, the Wise Owl Wash. I do believe I said that right. But then, obviously, shout out to everybody in this league. Shout out to you up there in the broadcast, all fans watching. I hope everybody enjoyed it.
Yeah, it was a wild ride from start to finish. Congratulations on third place finish here tonight and rolling into the Championship 4 next week.
Thank you.
All right, next up I have in the booth with me finishing second here. I'm actually in the Flagship's booth, so this is amazing. William Robbins finishing second here tonight. Started 10th, won stage 2. Again, Flagship just dominating here at Chicagoland. How did you feel your 5 car did tonight?
Oh, man, hell of a race. Really good stage 2, coming from that 10th place start. Man, we had a great stage 3, man, out front leading. We buffed it on the pits, man. Just didn't get a good entry and an exit for that green flag pit stop, and cycled us back out. I think 4.5 seconds off the lead. So had to race back from 6th, get back up to second. We were closing in. We needed more time to even think about getting Larson. But man, congrats to him for the win. it's a teammate, getting locked in with 2 other teammates there to the Final Four, man. So I'm happy for those guys. We needed a win to get in. We missed this time, but we'll be back for it next time.
Yeah, I mean, you still had a great night regardless. Again, flagship, utter dominance here. Anybody you want to give a shout out to?
As always, shout out to the wife. Just watching your stream, giving shout outs there, and pop it in my live stream as well. Definitely shout out to for the sponsors, San Antonio Party Complex, Southern Diesel Solutions that we're running. The rest of them Matt's named off. Again, just glad to have that stuff on board. It makes this fun. Aside from that, man, this has been a great league, great season. Looking forward to championship night next week, and we'll see if we can steal a win from these guys that are competing for the championship.
Yeah, absolutely. Again, congratulations on a second place finish. And again, a well-rounded out season for you. Again, you probably didn't make the championship 4, but again, a strong showing for Flagship just shows that Flagship is super deep in their lineup of cars. And again, you being one of the cream of the crop. Again, congratulations, William Robbins. Now I'm going to kick it over to the 51 again, the man with the bionicle hands. Yeah, go ahead. What do you got?
Yeah, just real quick, I wanted to shout out Caleb Sisk too, man, for the help. So did a little bit of coaching with him this week. Sisk Speed Shops, if you don't know who they are, they're awesome. Helped me out a lot, helped me build speed for this. So I appreciate it.
Right on. Well, again, shout out to Caleb Sisk, helping out Flagship, making Flagship better with. You know who it is, William Robbins. I blanked for a second. Holy shit, I'm getting old. But again, congratulations, second place finish, William Robbins. Josh Larson in the 51, bringing it home. Again, the man with bionicle hands, bringing it home. How are your hands feeling, first of all?
Oh, they're good. 100% healed, ready for Homestead next week.
Ready to be Spider-Man, because you are flying all over the track. Josh, again, as they mentioned, good pitch strategy, but what were your thoughts there going into that pit cycle there towards the end?
Literally, out of all of us guys, I think the 5 was the class of the field on speed, and I was probably the slowest flagship car tonight. We were just struggling tight. I was burning up my right side tires, but the left side tires were great every run. So I have nothing to lose. I have to win to get in. So I went down, took 2 tires, took just enough fuel to get to the start-finish line, and thankfully my car loved the clean air and it loved the right side tires, and I mean, I was setting my fastest laps of the night. So
that's fantastic.
We
that's fantastic.
had to roll the dice, nothing to lose.
Yeah. I mean, you got to go balls out. I mean, you really don't. You got to throw the Hail Mary up. I mean, we've seen the Commanders do it. We've seen some people. We've seen him do it on the Bears. You just throw it up. Sometimes you come down with a victory, and dude, you did it. I mean, you're in the playoffs. You made it. And again, I know it's more logical than just throwing a football up and saying fuck it, but you made it in there. You're in. You're the championship 4. Flagship strong with 3 out of the 4 potentially being in that championship 4. Anybody you want to give a shout out here tonight?
Yeah, all our great sponsors that Fleming read off to everyone. My 51 Texas OEM Wheels team. I think that's 2 wins now. We've shown some speed, and we've just had some bad luck in this playoff. So, shout out to the flagship guys here. Keeping my head straight when I was down and out after some rough weeks. So we'll forget about everything this season and focus on Homestead and see what we can do.
Well, again, the Championship 4 is at Homestead. You guys have punched your tickets. Again, congratulations entirely to Flagship for a wonderful season, and congratulations to you tonight on a playoff win. Hopefully you have a good work week with that.
Thank you.
You are welcome. And again, next week we will have the Championship 4. Same bad time, same bad channel right here on twitch.tv. Again, I am Tom Torrey, a.k.a. The Horse Boat, wishing you adieu. We'll see you next Monday night for the finale right here on Casa de la Horse Boat. Again, this is the Donut Box Cup Series, and I am Tom Torrey, a.k.a. The Horse Boat, bringing you all the action as we have all season long. Again, next week, Homestead, Miami. Again, have a safe work week, and we'll see you then next week, Monday night.